What's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in to Emin Exclusives, the sound behind the beat edition. I am here with the one and only Little Rece.
What's up, man? It's your boy Lil Rece. Lil Rece produced it.
So we are here at this amazing studio. It's awesome. Let's talk about your craft. How do you start making these beats? How does it come to your head? Like, okay, I want to start off doing this. Like, how does that come about?
Yeah, well, me personally, like, I have to have a melody first. So a lot of times I sit there and play around with the melody until I find something that kind of resonate with me.
Okay.
And then after that, like, if I got the melody down, I already know how everything else is going to sound. Bass line, hi-hats, leads behind it, drums, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you need to, like, study everything before actually going in and doing the beat, or you just start off with the beat, or how does that work?
It's the melody. Once the melody is there, everything else is freestyle. But I mean, once I gotta clear, like once I'm feeling how the melody is sounding, like I know how everything else is gonna sound. So it's just picking the right sounds to go along with the melody, because you know sometimes it can overpower it. You know what I mean? So I try to make everything have its own lane.
Yeah. When exactly did you start producing and doing all of this?
I started producing in 2006, so going on like 10 years.
Yeah, and how did you know that this is what you wanted to do for the rest of your life?
I mean, I always felt like that. When I was younger, I said I was gonna make beats, but I never thought that I would have the resources and the access to be able to make beats. Like, I feel like back then it was much harder. Like, you gotta have so much equipment, but now all you need is a computer and maybe a keyboard. You don't even need a keyboard. Yeah. So it's easier access to do just about anything now. But
I know with beats you have to have like a certain sound that you want to have. So I know there's like these hi-fi beats and mellow. Yeah. What do you prefer doing? What do you like to do?
Me personally, the beats that I make is my own sound.
Okay.
But a lot of people say it's like old mob San Francisco sound.
Okay.
I mean, that's not intentional. I guess it's kind of unconscious, because the music I listen to is not even rap music. Like, I listen to a lot of R&B, like Keith Sweat, Donnell Jones, R. Kelly, stuff like that.
So that's what you grew up listening to?
Yeah, because I couldn't really listen to rap growing up. Like, my mom, she didn't, and my dad, like, we grew up in, I would like kind of like a revolutionary household. You know what I mean? So, so it wasn't too much rap going on, but the music that we listened to was like, my mom loved R&B, so it was a lot of 102.9 and 103.7 jazz, stuff like that.
Some mellow music.
Yeah.
So now do you start doing more of like the hip hop and rap? Are you starting to get into that, or you're still like trying to stick to your R&B style? Or
nah, tell you the truth, like I never really cared for rap music that much, so I still just listen to what I listen to.
Yeah, that's what you prefer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I know that producing, you've been doing it for 10 years, correct?
Yeah.
When do you feel like you've hit your like end point? When do you feel like you've hit, oh, I've made it? When do you feel like that would be it? When you've worked with a certain artist, when you've have over 1 million views, like everyone has their success point at different rates. When do you see your success point?
I mean, me personally, like I haven't hit where I wanted to, but I feel like coming from where I'm coming from, like I made it from where I'm coming from, but it's like it's more to come. When I get a hit song on the radio and a big check and maybe work with a couple mainstream artists that I want to work with, I feel like I made it. But even still then, like it's more that I can do after that. So
where exactly are you from?
San Francisco. I was born in Sacramento, but I was raised in San Francisco.
And how was so you said growing up in a revolutionary household.
Yeah.
Does that shape who you are now, and did you go through any struggles growing up?
I mean, yeah, of course. I mean, when I was younger, like, my dad, he had a capoeira group. And we was involved with that group for like 10 years. So growing up, like, it was school, capoeira, and performing. Like, I performed.
Music was your life, basically. Yeah.
But we did like, acrobatics was involved in it. So
yeah.
I mean, we did that for 10 years. So you just got to count up how many performances that we did throughout those years. Like over 100 performances. Like, but a lot of people knew me from that and still know me from that. Like, oh, your mom, because she wear like wraps around her head and wraps around her waist. So like, oh, y'all the Africans, because we used to do Congolese drumming too. So they'd see us with drums and stuff like, oh, y'all African, like, you know what I mean? So that's the impression that everybody always had of me growing up. Is that y'all the Africans that live right here in the ghetto, but y'all the Africans though.
Yeah. People would never expect that you would be doing this now? No?
Nah. I mean, when I was in school, I was always the person who was making beats on the table. And everybody knew that I was the one who made the beats. Like, oh, we don't want him. Like, go grab Rece to make the beats on the table because he got them ones. So from there, it just progressed over time. And somebody finally showed me how to use GarageBand around the time when I think it was like the Tower first came out, and it was somebody named Phil the Beat. That was my case manager, and he showed me how to use GarageBand. And since then, I was still using GarageBand until last year, around probably like January. Yeah. The 2008 version. So a lot of the stuff that you hear that's out already was made on that GarageBand.
Wow. Can you talk about the different artists that you have worked with?
It's a long list of artists that I work with, but I mean a few to name is like Lil Rece, of course. G Baby, G Val.
How about currently right now?
Right now, I'm doing a project with Pablo Skywalking. I got another one coming with Sally Rue, Lil Rece, and Ayo Luciano, and Tap In and Tay Assassin.
Nice. So do you put out music? So how does the whole beat process work? Like, do you post the beats somewhere, or do people have to contact you for that? Or how does that work?
Well, people contact me. At first, it used to be me just sending beats out to people, but it get ugly when you send out beats to people. So I stay away from that. So people either come to get beats from me, or I come to you to give you the beats.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you heard that. If you want beats, hit up Lil Rece.
Pull up on me. Or I'll pull up on you.
Thank you, Lil Rece, for this awesome interview. Always appreciative. I am Annalie Perez with Edmond Exclusive. Thank you for tuning into The Sound Behind the Beat edition. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube down below and follow us on Periscope, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. This is Lil Rece. We are out.
What's up, man? It's your boy Lil Rece. Lil Rece produced it. I want to give a shout out to San Francisco, California. I want to give a shout out to the Bay Area. Follow all of my social medias down below. Shout out to Edmond Exclusive for this interview.